Looking for the perfect electric mop? I tested 5. Long battery, cordless, steam, smart display, and LED spin. Hardwood, tile, marble, I tried them all. Which one wins? Let's find out. 5. Generic cordless electric spin mop. 4. M3 cordless electric mop. 3. Kenmore S300 series steam spin mop. 2. Bissell spin wave cordless wireless. 1. VMAI electric spin mop.
Hey everyone, I received this cordless electric mop as a gift from the brand exchange for video. Let's get into it. This is the box it arrived in. And a little bit about this product. It says here it has a water tank that can fit up to 290 milliliters of water. It has one button for the sprayer, LED headlights, an adjustable tube so you can adjust how tall you want this to be. And it is lightweight. Here is how powerful it is, 7.4 V. There's that water tank, it's at the base of the mop. There's the button and the LED lights. Here's a little bit more about this mop. It is freestanding. It has a water sprayer button. Again, it's cordless, has those LED lights, and easy to operate. And it does have powerful cleaning with the pads as well. Let's open it up and test it out. Here are the different pads, and there is the water cup, a little spout to help you fill up the tank. Here is the tube, and here is the main part of the mop with the water tank. There are the lights. Comes with pads attached, and they're really easy to switch out and clean, so I love that it's reusable. Open up here to add water. Here is the charger. So let's assemble it and test it out. Everything clicked into place perfectly. There is the power button, and there is the spray. As you can see here, it is freestanding. Let's adjust it. This is the tallest that it gets. Let's test it out on my floor. You can see it needs a good clean.
As you can see, this is such an easy mop to use and it works really well. It cleaned the floors really well and I highly recommend it. Check it out.
I was so excited to get this cordless mop to review, not just because this is going to be great for my bathroom, tile, grout, that type of thing, but because I have a massive rancher with a lot of floor space to mop. And while I have had a wet mop before, it has always been corded. This thing is completely cord free. Not only that, it comes with not just one, but 2 batteries that, by the way, came fully charged directly from the brand. So I'm gonna go over the pieces with this, and then I'm gonna take you through my house and into the bathroom to show you just how utility this thing is. But first, let's look at everything that comes with it. So I already have installed these essential, what I'm gonna use for my hardwoods, normal type mop head. They easily Velcro on and off of here. There's also this style that has your looped edge and your terry cloth center. Those can go on there. If you're not using it for something like I am with my floor, these simply pop off the bottom. Takes a little bit of force because you don't want them to just fall off. They have essentially like a hexagonal shape on the inside, and then your third attachment can go on. Now I'm actually going to put these close to my microphone so you can hear exactly what kind of bristle this is. This is so phenomenal for tile and getting into that grout, and you're gonna see that coming up in this video. For now, what I wanna do is just show you how easy these go back on. All I have to do is position that little hexagon in the right direction, and then I can fill it up with water. So this has a reservoir on top, including, let me put the other pad on here so that I'm level. It has a reservoir on top and your little air outlet here. So if I'm going to be using water that is sprayed out of the front, I want to open my air valve so that that pressure can come through. You fill that with the included measuring cup. I'm going to put that on here. And then once that's full, all I'm gonna do is close it up and I'm good to go for that water spray. Now this handle was also incredibly easy to assemble. It actually has a really great system to it because instead of having the wrist strength of having to operate the whole thing this way, this is your second, I said it's like a weed whacker handle that is adjustable. So I can move this up and down the channel here and also can change the angle of that handle so that it's most ergonomically correct for you. On the back end of this is where my power is and my spray. So once I get this connected, that's what operates it. I can charge it either via USB cord that comes with it, or you can plug those batteries directly into the wall with your standard 2-prong plug. So let's get this together, and then I'm gonna give you a good look at how it works on both my hardwood floors and in the shower. One more thing though before I let you go. So easy here to operate by push button, and then also you can see this stands hands-free. So if you want to stand this up in the corner, that's a super nice thing for me. I don't have to hang this thing. Easy to operate that part of it, but also because this is something that you can use for high up items, you can even angle this. There's a switch here that allows me to rotate it this way as well, and then lock it back into that perfect straight up and down position. So let's start doing some work with this thing. All right, now let's see how this works in action. One of the things that's super nice about it, whether you are 4'11" or 6'5", this has so much room to adjust the handle to wherever fits best for you. So I'm 5'8" and this would be high for me, but I'm gonna show you. So this is how this works. It is nothing more than turning on the paddles, and you can see, now I want you to notice that this is on low at this speed. It will go medium and high, and also you can see the percent here as to how much you're getting. So it's just a push of the switch. Now we're all the way in high. On top of that, I can now spray my water. So this gives me such a controlled mop. And for us, we actually have unsealed white oak floors, and we can't use a lot of moisture on these floors. So we need something that can put it down and pick it up just as quickly, because these floors cannot get wet. But look how great this is to use and control, and gives me such a great and easy clean where I am controlling the amount of water that I use the entire time. So let me take this into the shower so that I can give you an idea of how well those scrub brushes work with this, and also show you an elevated view using it that way.
Cooking is all about having fun and sometimes making a mess. And it seems like last time was more of the latter. The Kenmore S300 series steam spin mop is here to tackle all of life's stubborn messes by combining rotating pads and powerful steam for an effortless deep clean. So you can keep cooking as recklessly as you want. The Kenmore S300 series steam spin mop.
Well package. Let's take everything out. So first thing inside, they do provide guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. Next up right here, they do provide the cable for you guys to plug in to recharge it. And then right underneath that, they provide you guys two of the pads. So this one, it does have the scrubbing option, whereas the other one that's inside, it doesn't, which I'll show you guys in a second. But the way how you use it is basically the same as the other one. It just sticks on. And then right here, they provide you guys one accessory where you guys can put the actual product on top. And I'll show you guys what she looks like in a second. And then right underneath that, we do have the product. So let's take it out and see how the product is all nicely wrapped up. But before we take off the wrapper, I want to show you guys what else is inside first. So on the very bottom, you can see they do provide you guys some formula that you can add inside, or you can use any of the other formula as well. But for this one in particular, it's a clean and natural multi-surface formula that has a citrus fresh scent. And they mentioned how you can use it for the spin wave options or the cross wave option. And that should be everything inside. Now let's take out the wrapper. So once you guys take it out, here is basically what the product looks like. So literally everything on here is basically the same. We do have the handle option right here on top. Right here in the middle, if you can see, we do have the hole. If you guys do push it in, that basically locks it in. But same as the wired option, they do have a little hole in the back. So that way you can poke it in the back to release it, to take out the pole if you guys do want to. And then for the top part right here, we do have the handle option. And we do have two buttons for us to push. One is the power button and the other one is the spray button. For this one, as you can see, we do have a very nice handle for you to carry around really easy on the side. Front part right here, we do have the water tank. So let's do take it out. This is what the water tank looks like. So to show you guys how much water and the formula to add for large area and small area. And you basically want to open this part right here to add in the formula and the water. And then for the bottom right here, we do have the easy hole for you to pour out the liquid when you guys are done using it. Or you can open right here to pour it out as well. But once you guys do add the formula inside, you just stick it back in. Just like that. And right here we do have the bottom part at the bottom, which is basically the spin wave option. And the way how to design is basically the same. It allows you guys to move it up and down and left and right. And if you guys do push up all the way, it does stand up by itself, which is pretty cool. And obviously in the front part right here, we do have the spray hole option. So that will spray out like the water and the formula. Right here, it does tell you guys that it is the spin wave cordless. This side we do have the brand logo. And then this is basically what the bottom part looks like. So like I mentioned, for this one, it's slightly different than the other one. This one is just a regular pad, where for the other one, it has like the sponge option to give you guys a better cleaning effect. And the way how you guys take it out is actually very easy. You just want to peel it out because it's like a Velcro design at the bottom. And once you guys are ready to put it back on, just stick it back on really easy. Just like that. Same thing for the other one. And then put it back on. And for these pads, they are machine washable. So once you guys are done using it, you can just roll machine to wash it. And in the back, if you see, they do probably got a piece of paper to show you guys how to use it. So when you guys do turn it on, you do want to recline it first, otherwise it will not work. And like I mentioned, for this accessory, you just want to put it in the bottom. Just like that. So that way your pad is always clean when you guys do use it. Or you can just put it on to let it dry by itself as well, which is pretty cool. And like I mentioned, for the product, it's cordless, but you still need to plug in the cable to charge it. Let me show you guys where to plug in the cable to charge it. So you can see right here in the back, we do have the option for you guys to plug in cable to charge it. Before I should test it out, let me plug in cable to show you guys how to charge it up. So I don't plug it in the back. Once you guys plug in the back, the other side don't plug in the wall outlet. So you can see once you guys do plug it in, it does light right here. So I'm assuming once it's fully blue, that means fully charged. But right now, since it's not fully charged yet, you do want to fully charge it. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer to show you guys what I'm talking about. So right here in front, you can see we do have the blinking light when you guys do plug it in. So you definitely want to let it fully charge before you guys do use it for the first time. So while it's charging, let me add some water inside first, and I'll put it back inside. And probably for this test, we're not going to actually use any formula. We're just going to use the water to see how well it works. Alright, so now that we got it on the ground, let's take out the water tank and add some water inside. And probably just do a small area to kind of test it out. I do want to mention when you guys do use any mop in general, you do want to vacuum the floor first before you guys do use it. Alright, so let's add the water. Alright, so that should be good. Close it back up and put it in. So once you guys got it in, then it's ready to start using it. So try to turn it on to see when it actually works while you guys do have it plugged in. Alright, so it does not work when you guys do have it plugged in. So you can only use it when the cable is unplugged. So the battery is halfway charged. Let's unplug it and test it out to see how it works. Alright, so we unplug the cable. Now let's try it out to see how it works. So we do press the power button. It turns on, but it won't work because like I mentioned, you do have to recline it. So let's do recline it. If you guys turn it on, you can see how it starts working. But when you guys turn it on, all it does is spin the bottom. So if you guys want to use the water or the solution, you do have to actually use the brain option. So just like this.
So this is my new VMAI, I think that's how you say it, mop, like automatic cleaning mop. It's amazing. So it has this feature too here where you can just set the handle up and it doesn't flop over and whack you in the head or something. I love that. I'm just gonna fill it here with you. So it does come with this little filling cup, which is nice because you want the little point there to make sure it goes in the right spot, and that turns around out of the way. So convenient. So here we go. I just have water in there with a tiny bit of a natural cleaner. Probably too many bubbles that I did right here, but I'll just put a little bit in for now. But it does take that whole cup, but just to show you. And the top here, we turn it on, and then it's going, and then there's a trigger under the handle here, and that will spray. And I love the light too. So it does spray on its own for a good couple of seconds, and then it just goes. It is amazing already. You can see how shiny the floor is. So I'm really loving it. It comes with the mopping heads, which I'll show you how easy it is to take them off too. I just did my whole house, so they probably look dirty, but not too bad. They're gray with pink underneath. Yes, they are pretty dirty. And they just come right off. So simple. And then there's also these like waxing pads too that come with it, so you can use either one. I probably won't do very much waxing, but definitely will do a lot of cleaning. And then the instructions, which were super helpful too. You do need a couple batteries for the handle, not a big deal. And I'll show you this here too. This is the battery, so you can just plug this into the wall wherever you want, and it'll stay separate from the actual the mop, which is nice too. So it fits. It goes completely down like this too. Like, it's pretty amazing, and I'm just really happy with it. I needed something to make life easier, and this was it. So it was a great investment. I hope you enjoy it as much as I am.